We on? Yo, what's up, y'all? Hope y'all taking care of yourself and counting y'all blessings. You know what I mean? I'm just in the grass. You know what I mean? My feet ain't ugly either, y'all. I take care of myself. I hope y'all doing the same. It's a beautiful view out here. This is where I go to, like, just get away from, like bad energy, you know what I mean? Even though I can still contain and compose my emotions, I come over here to, adjust my emotions and like what I'm feeling, because I live in the hood. There's a lot of low vibrations, a lot of low energy. There's a lot of people that will suck you dry too, and I've been a part of that. Oh, hold on, just give me a second. Okay. Good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Okay, this is my third video, so I'm doing okay. It's a little. It's nice and breezy over here. This is where I go to just relax. Look at that beautiful view. That's God right there. That's the Most High. All that is the Most High. This is where I go to meditate too. Yeah. Some of y'all, most of y'all. I want to talk about meditation now. And mind you, this is a disclaimer. I am not a expert at meditation. I read a lot on it though. I have a lot of knowledge on it, but I'm not an expert on meditation. Okay, so I'll give y'all a few pointers on how to meditate, like a few techniques. Okay? And I didn't write this down. This is all off the top. This is all like, free form, form of expression. So, okay. Okay, so number one, your comfortability, like your space, your free space, your space zone, your energy, your aura, your atmosphere, where you're at. I want to talk about that first. That's really important, to be around a comfortable settings, good nature, good sounds, you know what I mean? Good cut, good cut nature, you know what I mean? Like, look at all this grass. I meditate around all of this. You know what I mean? And find a spot that works for you. You know what I mean? People don't understand, like, there's so many forms of meditation, especially like when you're around certain people and certain forms of spirits that lurk too. You know what I mean? That tries to destroy your emotions, your feelings, your energy, the way the way people will provoke you. Like, for an example, I used to meditate on the train, not so long ago. I still do, but when you do that, it opens the floodgate to like becoming more within yourself when you're around people, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna listen to noises and stuff that you don't want to listen to, that you don't want to be around, especially on the 6 train, the 6 line, going from the Bronx to Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Bridge. What? When you start to meditate, come around. Look at this. It's July 5th. Woo! Oh my God. I don't edit none of my videos. I'm not cutting none of this out. Yeah. Like, to be still. Like, just like for an example, just imagine yourself meditating like at that particular moment. Are you gonna be scared? Are you gonna stop meditating? Will you be distracted from those sounds? Will you become unstable? Do you focus on your breathing techniques? While you in these type of environments, do you focus on your inward? Do you breathe? You know what I mean? Which comes to number two. Number two, breathing techniques. Now, this is not important to a lot of people. This is important to people that meditate anywhere, I believe. There's people that meditate with breathing techniques, breathing with the number count, you know what I mean? Inhale 5 times, And then exhale with the 5. Yeah, that's a form of meditation. And that's already 10 seconds. That was even past 10 seconds because I was giving y'all just light on what like a breathing technique is. That's a simple breathing technique when you could say it in your mind, like when you could actually speak it in a form of your spirit, like if your spirit could say it for you, you know what I mean? I feel like if you speak in your mind while you're breathing, that's a form, that's your entity, that's like your spirit reaching out to you, you know what I mean? Like for an example, like we do breathing techniques around people, and you feel that negative thought, just tell yourself, just like tap yourself on your knee, like that's what I do. I tap myself on my knee, like stop, focus on your breathing, focus on your breathing, focus on your breathing. That's what I do. I just keep breathing. I don't mind anything that's around because people are gonna talk. I listen to a lot of Alan Watts. If y'all don't know who Alan Watts is, he's a big time like spiritual teacher. He's a Virgo too. He does like these seminars and stuff, these speeches for these classes, and he says one thing that I took to the grave with me when it comes to meditation. He has said, if you have a hard time meditating, just think of any sound that you hear, whether it sounds nice, whether it annoys you, whether it makes you feel down, whether it uplifts your spirit, your energy. Just think of it as music. Just think of those sounds as music, because those sounds, they're gonna go away, right? Just like your favorite song by like, Drake, Lupe Fiasco, J. Cole, Lil Durk, whichever, whether it's R&B, whether it's hip hop, whether it's reggae. If you listen to Bob Marley, I feel like people that meditate while they're breathing, they listen to soothing sounds. They have this app called Atmosphere, and that's a beautiful app. If you search it on whether Apple stores, I don't know anything about Samsungs or like Galaxies, but the Samsung store, I feel like they should have it. But the Apple store, they have this app called Atmosphere. It has beautiful frequencies, meditation frequencies, things to stop depression, things that'll calm your anxiety. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of things. It's a whole lot of things. But yeah, breathing techniques. Do the number count. You could do these are my breathing techniques, all right? Just take my word for it. This is when you are breathing, when you are inhaling, breathing from the gut, all right? Extend your gut while you're breathing in. So you're supposed to. Then you exhale and push your stomach in. It feels like a spiral. It feels like a spiral, it feels like a tornado. Like, you know what I mean? It feels more, I wouldn't say exhilarating, it feels more relaxing knowing that you're synchronizing what you're doing. You know what I mean? That's like dribbling on the court, or like walking, you know what I mean? Or even blinking, you know what I mean? Sometimes you don't even notice that you're blinking, you're just in the moment of blinking. You're just in a moment, just in the present mind and the present moment of blinking. So like every time you breathe, I want you to understand, especially when you meditate, just make sure that when you meditate, you're just staying in the present mind, staying in the present. Let everything flow within. Let everything flow within, because That's the important thing. Okay. Now, number 3. What can we talk about now? And these are 5 steps. These are like my 5 steps. Number 3. Because there's a lot of things that go into meditation. Let's talk about crystals. You know what I mean? There's a lot of crystals out there. Hola. God bless you. little daughter. She's so cute. Yeah. Let's talk about crystals. Now, crystals. Some of y'all, y'all are getting crystals and not cleansing it. Y'all have to learn how to cleanse your crystals. I cleanse my crystals most of the time when I take it off. That's the best time to actually, cleanse your crystals. You know what I mean? Because like when they ship it to you, whether you're getting it in person, whether you're getting it from somebody, whether it's getting in the form of shipping and handling, just make sure that you cleanse your crystals. Like for an example, I have quartz crystals. My homegirl Chelsea, she makes crystals. She doesn't make them; she gets some from Africa. And the reason why I tell y'all to cleanse your crystals is because you don't know what type of energy are in those crystals. I was just the ice cream truck. This is like the nice part of the hood, you know what I mean? This is like the beautiful, nice scenery part of the hood, you know what I mean? This is the part where everybody comes to vibe, smoke, chill, and get some sun. And get some moon too. You know what I mean? But crystals, just make sure y'all do y'all research when it comes to these crystals, man, because some of these crystals they have ways of some of y'all is beautiful over here. They still like firecrackers. But crystals, make sure y'all get crystals. Make sure y'all start off with crystals that don't dissolve. Okay? Now, crystals that don't dissolve like this, the quartz crystal. The quartz crystals are very important because you can place as many as water on this as you want and it won't dissolve. You know what I mean? It won't dissolve. These won't dissolve. You see how clear they are? They're nice and strong. They're firm. You know what I mean? They're real grip. They're real sturdy. They look like they're crystals, but they look like stones engraved. You know what I mean? Let me take this off here. Yeah. You see, this is a quartz crystal. This is the back of it. This is one of the most beautiful crystals I ever bought. I recently just got this. Hola. She's so adorable. Yeah. Just get y'all quartz crystals, and whether y'all use Google, Bing, whatever, please Google crystals that don't dissolve with water. All right. That's the main thing. Make sure y'all cleanse y'all crystals. Make sure y'all know what the colors are. What the colors mean, because different colors mean different things. You know what I mean? Let me. Because there's light over here. Make sure the crystals that y'all get is for your aura. Whether y'all feeling negative, whether y'all feeling down, whether y'all feeling like you're gonna hurt somebody, whether y'all wanna, go out and just get some sun. You know what I mean? Especially, make sure y'all get crystals for when y'all go out at night. Okay, very important, because I'm getting earrings next. I'm getting earrings. I was thinking about getting a nose piercing, but I'm not sure. I was thinking about that. I'm not really sure. Maybe in the future. You never know. Okay, crystals. Now we got that out of the way. And put in the comment sections if y'all have any questions. I really will help y'all, because I read a lot on this, and I talk to a lot of people about this too. Understandable people. That understand you as well. And don't always focus on what's in the, what's external. within you. You know what I mean? Like they focus. They actually read your aura. They know. You know, they internalize. They see what's flowing inside of you. So I'm not an expert at. I'm a student at reading people. I'm not an expert. I know when someone feels down. You ever ask somebody? You ever ask somebody like, this is probably off topic of, you know, meditation, but it kind of isn't, because you can ask somebody how they feel after they meditate, and they can actually ask you, like, you can ask anybody. Like, I recently just asked like a couple of people, like, if they meditate, and they asked me. It was like, I asked them. I was like, man, do y'all meditate at all? Like, do y'all wake up in the morning and meditate? And most of them said no. And I asked them, what's the first thing you do when you wake up? And they told me, they said that they get up and check their phone. You know what I mean? I fall victim to that too. I don't always get up and meditate, but when I get up and meditate, I feel like a whole different person. I feel like I'm ready for the rest of the day, and that's a beautiful thing, especially when you're not in the mood to be around anybody, especially around that job that you don't want to be around. And leave that fucking job, leave that job, or keep it and build within them paychecks. Be self-sufficient within that job and build within paychecks. Don't let up. Don't just quit the job. If the job isn't for you, was what I mean. Just make sure y'all listening to yourselves. What's in here, what's in your heart, and what's in your gut. You know what I mean? Because your gut is your second heart. The heart that pumps blood, that's your first. You know what I mean? So when you second guess yourself, that's your gut feeling. You know what I mean? Sometimes your gut feeling is your intuition. But I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna walk while I speak to you brothers and sisters about meditation and shit. Damn, y'all my brothers and sisters for real. Like, whoever's viewing this, I love y'all to death. You know, yeah, but you know, when you're around certain people and different type of energy, this is about to go to 18 mark. Just make sure you know what you're doing while you're doing it. Make sure you're in the present time, not the present time, just in the present moment, because if you focus on time, even especially if you're meditating, you're gonna fuck up completely, all right? If you say, okay, I'm gonna meditate for 2 minutes, you're already asked out, because you cannot predict the time while you're meditating. You just can't do it. You know what I mean? It's not impossible, but I would say you're focusing on something while you're meditating. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be still. You're supposed to be having a free-flowing breathing exercise for your mental, for your brain. That's what meditation always is. Meditation is a form of relaxation. It's supposed to be a form of being in the present. No matter who's around, you're just in the moment. You have your eyes closed. You're literally in with friends, always around him. When you are meditating, you are talking, you are speaking to yourself. You are within yourself. You are. That's the highest form of your higher self. The most form of your higher self. You know, like when you watch Dragon Ball Z, when they see in their final form, nigga, they not mad at themselves at all. They're not mad at themselves. They're actually in the present moment. They're actually trying to elevate themselves. They're in meditation form. That's what monks do in their mind. When you see Goku go he's in his head, he's actually in a mind state of trying to uplift himself. That's his higher self. When he's forming into another Super Saiyan. People don't know that. People just think he's just aggressive and, you know, trying to form, like, become his final form, like Frieza or some shit. Like, no. He's just elevating his conscious and his higher state. That's all he's doing. But, yes, number 4. This is going to be the last 2. I know this video is very long. and I apologize. But number 4, these are another form of meditations. Okay? You probably don't even know you do this. And these are for the women, especially for the women. Especially for the women. Because women, y'all should know this. Another plane. But women, y'all should know this. When y'all are singing, when y'all are dancing, when y'all get up in the morning and stretch, that's a form of meditation. Yoga stretches. When you're trying to reach for your feet, when you get up, when you stretch, when you try to stretch out your spine, when you had a bomb-ass nap and you don't want to get up, that's like a semi-yoga stretch. When you're trying to stretch out your back, and you're trying to just believe that you could just stretch to the highest rate possible to the point where you could get the fuck up and do what you got to do for the rest of the day. That's a form of meditation. Singing is a form of meditation. Because when you sing, you're actually having spirits give you a uplifting synchronization of your throat chakra. Yeah. So when you are singing, whether you're a vocalist, whether you're in a church choir, whether you're a background singer, that is a form of meditation. That's your 5th chakra, your throat chakra. Now, when you are exercising, when you're playing ball, when you're doing something very productive, exercising is a big form of meditation. Extremely great form of meditation because you're working out your entire body and you're taking out all that stress out. That's like when you see Goku and Vegeta in that hyperbolic time chamber. They're actually releasing stress from their body because exercising and working out and breathing and walking and running and even jogging, sprinting, riding a bike, doing any of that type of stuff is a great form of meditation. It's exercising. You know? I'm gonna walk over here because the light, it's better. So when you are doing that, that is a form of meditation. All right, now the final one. This is the 5th one. I'll probably have part 2 to this. I'm not even sure. But the last step and my final type of meditation that'll help you meditate better is getting out in nature and being true to yourself and focusing on yourself. This is the most important one. This one will, like, affirmation over confirmation, 777. Those type of things, when you are actually in the present moment of being yourself, being your higher self. And it's not ego. When you're talking about your higher self, it is not your ego. Whoever said it's your ego, they're probably just assholes. They're probably people that are possibly bullies and don't know what the hell they are. They don't know what their higher self actually is. They probably don't be still with themselves. They probably don't be good with themselves. They're probably always out partying, bullshitting, drinking, you know what I mean? Getting wasted, doing all that bullshit to the point where when they hear somebody that's actually confident within themselves, they're actually thinking it's ego, which is not ego. You're actually uplifting yourself. You're actually promoting yourself. You're actually saying stuff for your higher self that'll give you confidence. That is And this man Infinite Water talks about this. Like when you actually say I love yourself, you're actually giving yourself I forgot what it's called. It's like what you're saying to yourself is actually giving your brain, your spirit, and your heart a form of uplifting. Okay? So when you're continuously saying, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, that's confidence. You ever listen to the Kendrick Lamar song, I Love Myself? That's a brilliant song, because when you're actually singing the song, you're actually saying, I love myself. You know what I mean? It's not a depressing ass song, it's an uplifting song. It's not a I hate myself. What are you shitting me? If motherfuckers gotta stop that, man. I hate myself. Depressing ass songs make people feel a low vibration. People love promoting negativity because being positive makes people feel boring. And I want to tell y'all this. When I talk about the fifth form of meditation, when you are speaking to yourself while you're meditating. Like when you're actually like, when you have that mantra, when you have those mantra signs, when you're meditating and you saying to yourself while you're closing your eyes, like, I got this. I can do this. Don't open your eyes yet. Just keep yourself still and calm. When you say that stuff, when that type of shit to yourself, to be honest, you don't even have to listen to any affirmations or any of that, because those type of things are for people that are beginners, which is possibly a person that's watching this video right now. You know what I mean? So when you are meditating, I recommend it. I personally don't use it, but what I use are binaural beats from off of Meditative Minds. I want y'all to subscribe to Meditative Minds. They have a bunch of binaural beats, beautiful binaural beats, frequencies like 432, 528, you know what I mean? 417, HZ, you know? Those type of frequencies keep people at a calm state. And I feel like a lot of people need those type of frequencies, especially 432 and 417, because those are the calming, soothing frequencies that we don't even get on the airwaves at all. This is the Bronx, man. I'm just trying to help. I'm not trying to be famous. Because if you're trying to become famous in a world like this, you're gonna go into shit. Just have the mindset. If you're getting into an industry, have the mindset of helping people. I promise you it'll raise your vibration. So I'm doing this video. These past couple of days, this past month May has been amazing. May has been okay. June has been good, and July is coming along great. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all have any questions, just email me, man. Email me, all right? I'll take a bunch of questions from y'all. Email me, hit my Instagram line, DM me, even hit my Facebook line, all right? I'm always out here. I'm in Castle Hill. Y'all be blessed and count y'all blessings and take care of yourselves. Stay true and self-sufficient. Divine E.J-V.T signing out.